So, as part of FRAGMAS, I would be totally remiss if I did not include something about my healthcare workers. As a healthcare worker myself, I know the work is hard, the thanks is little, and you know what? We deserve to smell good. So, if you're interested in fragrances, 10 fragrances, 5 fragrances that are niche, 5 that are designer, that I do believe are appropriate for a healthcare setting, please keep watching. Before we get started with the video, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Roxanne, and this is Roxanne's Retreat. If this is your first time joining me, thank you and welcome. And if you've been here before and you decided to come back, big up your whole self. Truly, truly, truly appreciate your continued support of my channel. If you have not already subscribed, now's the time. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content, and make sure you turn on your notification bell so you will know every single time I upload a video. Before we get started, as always, I'd like to talk about my scent of the day. So my scent of the day is this one right here. This is Nectarine Blossom and Honey from the house of Jo Malone. This easily fits in the category that I'm going to describe today. This is Nectarine, Black Locust, there's Plum, Vetiver, very light, very airy, very non-offensive. It's not really projecting, it's not loud, it doesn't leave like an amazing sillage, but you do smell sweet, you smell clean, and you're not going to kick up anybody's allergies, okay? So yep, today, my scent of the day is this one here, Nectarine, Blossom, and Honey. I always have to look at the name, from the house of Jo Malone. Okay, so let's get into the fragrances then. So as a healthcare worker myself, I know, like, as a healthcare worker and someone that is a frag head, it's hard because you want to smell good, but you don't want to offend anybody. Luckily for me, I'm no longer really at the bedside, so I could do my due. But this is really for the people that are at the bedside, you know, taking care of patients, residents, whatever. So let's go. First one here is this fragrance called Skin from Clean Reserve. I'm going to try to put it closer so that it could like focus. Let's see. There we go. So Skin from Clean Reserve. This fragrance is just really what it says. It's your skin or better. There's praline, musk, salt. There's a little bit of sweetness with some tonka. You're just smelling like clean skin. Non-offensive. You know, fragrances in this category, they don't typically project or have like amazing longevity. This would give you about 3 to 4 hours on your skin. So if you're working like a 12-hour shift, walk with a decant, you know, freshen up a little bit when you're on your little break. But yeah, this one right here, it's very pretty, very non-offensive. You are going to just smell like you just took the most luxurious bath with the cleanest kind of spa-like product. So yep, this is the first fragrance, first designer fragrance, and this is called Skin from the brand Clean Reserve. Okay, so the second fragrance on my list is from Narciso Rodriguez, and this one is called Pure Musk. So this is the one in the tall white bottle, and the notes are very, very, very simple. There's musk, there's florals, it wasn't focusing, there's cashmere, just a very pretty, your skin but better fragrance. Again, very feminine, very light, very airy, very, very appropriate for the healthcare worker who wants to smell good. Again, I'm going to say the same thing over and over. Basically, all these fragrances, unless I say otherwise, is going to make you smell clean, like you took a shower and you just smell really good. When I wear these fragrances, that's what I get. You know, you smell just pretty, you smell feminine, you smell clean. And this one is no exception. So from the house of Narciso Rodriguez, Longevity, about 4 hours. Projection, sillage, minimal. It stays closer to you. But you smell good, y'all. You smell good. So this really toes the line. You're going to smell good and you're not going to offend any of your patients. So this is Pure Musk in the tall white bottle from the house of Narciso Rodriguez. Next up is a fragrance I like to dub my interview fragrance because, again, it is non-offensive. So this one is Blanc Signature from the house of Blanc. So there's clementine, magnolia, ylang ylang, vanilla. So it's very citrusy, very clean. I love this one, y'all. Very, very good. Again, like I said, it's my my interview fragrance. So you smell clean, you smell professional, you are non-offensive. But this one gives me about 5-6 hours on the skin. The projection and sillage, I will call that moderate. And yeah, you just smell beautiful. You just smell really feminine, very fresh, very airy. So yeah, Blanc Signature from the house of Blanc. Try it, y'all. Try it. Where are my healthcare workers? Put this on. I promise you won't offend anybody. You won't get in trouble. Because you know that's what the handbook says, right? You're not allowed to wear fragrance. Okay. Okay, next up is a fragrance that I find is very underrated, but it's a very pretty fragrance, gorgeous for this category. And this is from the Gucci Alchemist line, and this is called Tears from the Moon. Let me see if I could get the camera to focus so you can see what the bottle looks like. So this fragrance right here, let me see, there we go, it's focusing. So there's peony, lily of the valley, and something in the bottom that I'm not really sure. But this is a very pretty, very elegant fragrance. Yeah, you're gonna smell clean. You're gonna smell fresh. Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh, so clean. Yep, that's what you're gonna smell like. Very, very non-offensive. Gets me about 4 hours on the skin with minimal projection, minimal sillage. But you're not trying to be, to filling up the room. You're trying to take care of the patients and smell good simultaneously. Is that too much to ask? I don't think so. But yep, this is Tears from the Moon from the house of Gucci. Okay, so the last designer fragrance that I want to talk about in this category is from Giorgio Armani, and this is Ocean, how do you say it? De Joya. Yep, that's how you say it, y'all. But it's this one with the blue cap. So this is fresh. A very fresh, clean fragrance. It opens with pear and citruses. There's water jasmine, salt, lily of the valley, musk, and sandalwood. Again, non-offensive. But guess what? This one has a little bit more projection than the others I spoke about before. A little bit more sillage. So people will smell you, but again, it's not offensive. The theme of the video, it's not offensive. You're going to smell fresh. You're going to smell clean. It gives me about 6 hours on the skin. Really, really, really great for your healthcare setting. Just pretty, y'all. Very pretty. Nice for beach days, too. Like when you just don't want, the bees or anything to come buzzing near you. You put this on and you just smell nice, fresh, clean. I remember taking this to Grenada and wearing it to the beach. It was just perfect. But yep. Ocean de Joya from the house of Armani, Giorgio Armani, is definitely a great fragrance for my healthcare workers out there. Okay, let's get into the niche ones, y'all. So the first one I have here is from the house of Penhaligon's, and this one is called Luna. This is a fragrance that I featured in my least worn fragrances for 2023, but it's pretty, y'all. It's a very citrusy, pretty, oh gosh, it smells so good. So there's lemon, bergamot, there's rose, juniper berries, there's musk in the base, and some ambergris. This fragrance lasts though. It gives me about 5 hours on the skin. Minimal projection, minimal sillage, but again, we're not trying to take up the room. We're not trying to announce our presence before we get there. We're just trying to smell good while we do our job, okay? Trying not to, we're going to be breaking the rules, but we're going to, break the rules without people knowing. I don't know. Don't say I told you to do it, y'all. Don't say that. But yeah, This is Luna from the house of Penhaligon's. Very pretty. I like the bottle. It kind of gives that, you know, really clean aesthetic. So, yep. Luna from the house of Penhaligon's. Great, great, great for my healthcare workers out there. Okay, y'all. So this next fragrance I find is the epitome of this category. It's a little pricey, but I think it's worthy. If you're a healthcare worker and you're working 3, 4, 12-hour shifts, you want to smell good, get this one. So this one is Blanche from the house of Byredo. Now, you guys know Blanche means white in some languages. So there's aldehydes, rose, pink pepper, peony, African orange flower, musk, woody notes, sandalwood. This thing is pretty. You smell clean. There's a little sweetness in there, and I'm not sure where it's coming from. Maybe the peony and the rose, just giving it that, like, you know, peony and rose kind of smell the same a little bit. Peony is a little bit more watery than a rose, but this is pretty, y'all. Non-offensive. Gives me about 5 hours on the skin. You smell like you just took a luxurious bath in a spa, or you just got a lovely massage and you know, you have spa oils on you. You just smell so clean, so classy, so elegant without doing too much. So yeah, nobody's really going to know you're wearing a fragrance, but you're going to smell good, y'all. You're not going to be smelling like the stuff around you. You're going to be smelling amazing. Like I said, gives me about 4 hours on the skin. Projection, sillage, minimal, but again, we are just trying to smell good, all right? And not offend any of our patients and other workers. So, yep, this is Blanche from the house of Byredo. Gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance, y'all. Okay, next up is this one from the house of Initio Parfums, and this is Musk Therapy. So, just like the name suggests, it's a very musky fragrance. Some people say it's not worth the coins. I like it. Again, if you're a healthcare worker and you are working all these hours with patients, this is a good investment to me. I mean, but I'm a frag head, so anywho, this is white musk, regular musk, mandarin orange, magnolia, black currant. It's just pretty. It's light. There's bergamot in here too, so there's like a citrus nuance, but it's not loud. It's light. It's just, I love it. And it's perfect for my healthcare people. Man, woman, child, anybody could wear this. It's just very pretty. Like a non-binary fragrance, like right straight up and down, anybody could wear this. And you will not offend not one person. Even the people with the worst allergies, okay? So, yep, this is Musk Therapy from the house of Initio Parfums. Give me about 4 hours on the skin, y'all, literally. So, yep. Check it out if you haven't already done so. Look for a sale. They have them on sale. You don't have to pay full price. I promise. Okay, so next up is this one from Maison Francis Kirk de Jean, and this is 724. Again, aldehydic, musky. There's Egyptian jasmine. There's bergamot, sandalwood. Just very light, very airy, very non-offensive. Again, a lot of people say this is not worth the coins, you know. But depending on your lifestyle and if you spend that much time at work, this is a nice one, y'all. Some people say it pulls a little animalic on their skin. For me, that's not my experience. The musk just smells, it doesn't smell like an animal musk on my skin. So test this one before you actually, you know, drop the coins on it. It's a very beautiful fragrance. Gives me about 4 hours on the skin. No projection, not really, not a sillage. You just smell nice and clean, and the people around you are gonna know that you showered, okay? But make sure you shower too, okay? So this is 724 from Maison Francis Kirk de Jean. Okay, last but not least, y'all knew this was going to be on the list because I talk about this girl all the time. And this is Valaya from Parfums de Marly. Yes, my bottle is basically done. Time to pull out the backup and hope Santa Claus is good to me. But yeah, Valaya, y'all know what this smells like. It's aldehydes, bergamot, orange blossom, lily of the valley. There's musk. Oh my gosh. And this is the most long-lasting, the most projecting, the most sillage-leaving fragrance of this bunch. And the sillage and projection, again, it is non-offensive. The people that don't like this fragrance, they say, you know, it smells like cleaning supplies or just smells like laundry. Maybe that's what you want to smell like. You work in healthcare and you just want to smell clean. I love this fragrance, and like I said, it was very, very surprising. I was very pleasantly surprised when I wore this fragrance, and the longevity. This thing lasts forever. Okay, you put this on at the beginning of your 12-hour shift, and you are going to smell yourself at the end of your 12-hour shift, and people are still going to smell you. The nurse that you're about to give report to, she's going to tell you, or he's going to tell you smell good. I promise. This is a beast. For a fragrance in this category, I can't think of another one that does what Valaya does. I love this fragrance. To me, it's worth every penny, but everybody spends their money the way they like. But yep, Valaya from the House of Parfums de Marly is my favorite of the bunch, y'all. But y'all already knew that. Hence, my bottle is almost done. It's almost done. I probably got, you know, one wear out of it before I break out the new one. So yep, Valaya from PDM. Gorgeous fragrance for this category. So my healthcare people, get your nose on this one, all right? Okay, y'all, so that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hit that notification bell so you will know every single time I upload. To my healthcare workers, you guys are the real MVPs. Me included, because you know you work hard day in, day out. It's a labor of love. I always say nursing, whatever position in healthcare, it's not just a job, it's not just a career, it's definitely a calling. And if you are called like I was, I hope that you make everybody around you proud. And you're going to smell fabulous if you take any of my recommendations. So like I always say, we can be anything in this world we want to be. Anything. With hard work, dedication, and perseverance. But in the meantime, while we're getting there, and even if we're already there, smell fabulous at all times. See y'all in the next one. Happy holidays, everyone. Healthcare workers, keep your head up. 2024, big things to come. All right.